Okay, my speech is about Post-War Ukraine as regional fintech and crypto hub. So for understand about future, we should understand who we are and where we're from. So we prepare some analysis for landscape of Ukrainian fintech and crypto for today and for tomorrow. So if we talk about Ukraine, so if we take a look on the map, we are really in the center. So Ukraine, during a lot of centuries, was a center of crossroad and routes for transport and for money circulation. Now we understand that we, in the future, connecting to European family, would have a possibility to serve European countries as well as countries we are in the middle. So, for example, we have a very fast growing region like North Africa, Middle East, and Asia and Pacific. And we know that we will be exporting country for this region for fintech solution as well. If we speak about Ukraine, Ukraine is cashless country. So nowadays you see numbers, it's quite huge numbers. Overall amount of cashless transaction for not whole last year, it's approximately 126 billion euros. As well as a lot of transaction. 5.2 billion pieces or 5.2 billion transaction done by cashless. And during the penetration, we have a huge perspective to grow up because in principle, before the war, each year it was about 30% growing rate for cashless transaction in Ukraine. So as well, we have very nice and powerful e-commerce and logistic sector. So I believe that money will appear in a triangle within finance, within e-commerce, and within logistic, because each piece helps another one to grow. So if we would have nice logistic, we would have nice e-commerce because you can buy any products and it would be delivery like immediately to you. The same time, we will have a nice finance sector and fintech sector because somebody should serve this logistic and e-commerce. And in Ukraine, we believe that in 2013, e-commerce and logistic would rise approximately to 4.5 billion in euros. In the same time, the growth rate each year should be approximately 30%. If we talk about landscape of fintech, so now, as Mikhail mentioned, National Bank of Ukraine is in the process of rebuilding of sector and reauthorization process. So nowadays we have 87 financial institutions, we have 65 banks and 22 non-banking financial institutions which already set up authorization and 33 applications under observation. The same, we have very nice, very huge technology stuff. So approximately 35 companies now doing business within technical serving of electronic money, clearing, processing, acquiring, and other things. And as well, crypto and blockchain. So we have a lot of companies, up to 40 now in the sector, who builds different products and different solutions for blockchain and crypto. Ukraine, during to adoption index, now in top 3. So approximately 16% of Ukrainians owns crypto wallets. As well, we are ranking in different solutions like crypto exchange, like P2P, like DeFi, so in a good stand. So we believe and we know that Ukraine it's a huge IT export country. It's the only one, maybe, and the biggest part of export which not under pressure of war. So we are at the same, in principle, at the same level like war began. And we understand that during the years after war, the sector will be rise very rapidly. Why? Because we have very strong mathematical and technical education. So our people, our staff, well educated. We have nice rates. So if we take a look or approximate rates for workers, yeah, we are in top. So it's nice to hire our people to develop products and services. And geographically, we're in a nice situation because we can serve as well as in Pacific during the time zone, as well as America. And really, we can develop very nice products with good functionality, with nice service, and with very high level of collaborative culture. If we talk about export potential as well, so we can see that Fintech in the nearest years will growing up to approximately $1.5 trillion in revenue. So it's a huge market. And if we take a look, so America, it's equal to Europe, Africa, and Asia and Pacific on amount. So what I'm thinking about, so Ukraine in the center and can serve with technology, with fintech, with crypto, with blockchain technology, this whole region. Because we can see as well in the same time picture that a lot of people, of citizens, of inhabitants of these regions is still underbanked. So unbanked it's less, but underbanked it's a lot of people who need solutions, who need products to be connected to financial institutions and financial services. About regulation, so Ukraine very fast, rapidly, I think, moving forward to the same regulation as European Union. So our law for now, it's very similar to European law, as well as we are, at the age of possibility to do good businesses within Fintech and promote this solution services to citizens. So now we have everything to be a hub, like financial crypto hub. In the future, we know that it will be done with law on taxation of virtual asset. And because of this, we will have everything to have business inside Ukraine, as well as to be a hub on this big territory through all the maps. The same opportunities we have for now. So everybody know in the world, I think, about our idea. So I remember that for me personally, first hub I can mention it's Cyprus for offshore harbor. Yeah. Second hub it's Estonia, because they have no natural resources, and they start to think how to move businesses inside Estonia, how to offer startup some good condition. So they prepare good taxation law, as well they make everything digital. But nowadays Estonia re-export our technology. So Estonia import DIA like platform for future development. The same we have DIA City with special tax regime, which allow us to involve startups and companies inside Ukraine, and the same time be like a hub. We have very approved bank ID. We have a local card system procedure, which cover like 90% of all banks and non-banking institutions in Ukraine. We have nice neobank. One of them we developed. And at the same time, we are maybe one of the first countries in the world who make CBDC project called e-Grivna. We started within 2018. So because of this, I understand and I believe that Ukraine it's a well-known country now in the world, and Ukraine could be a nice country for investment. It's the first to do business inside country and to offer hub, because we are in the center. And at the same time, we have very huge potential to export technologies to any type of countries during all the world within emerging market. So because of this, Ukraine and we are open for collaboration. Thank you everybody for taking a few minutes and listen to me.